Good morning, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2023 Subaru Ascent. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around, we're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes on the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally, I'll pop the hood so we can evaluate a little bit in the engine bay. So this one is a 2023, so I'm not expecting to find much, but nonetheless, we are going to diligently look anyway. I'm not seeing any rock chips or anything up here on the front, which is usually where you would find them. So that's awesome. Let's start going around and see what we can find. Tires on here, unsurprisingly, are brand new. So that's great. If I do find anything, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, get a good visual so you know absolutely everything going on. But so far, 10 out of 10. One other thing I did want to mention is this particular shade of white, the paint they use for this one. I don't know how well it'll come up on camera, but it is my favorite like white paint for a car. It's like a glossy kind of pearl sort of white. It is still white, it just, I don't know, it has these little flecks in it that just look really, really nice. So I hope it shows up on camera, but if not, just know that it looks great. So obviously we're not going to open the trunk right now, but that's okay. We'll still evaluate everything. Let's sneak through here. Very cool. So here's a look at about, some of our lot. So we sell more cars here than any other dealer in the state. So that's, I don't know, it's fun to be busy. All right, well, as far as, let's check that. Oh, nope, that came right off. Okay, never mind. As far as the exterior goes, I give it a clean 10 out of 10. This looks fantastic. So let's hop inside and see what we can find in here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the vehicle on, obviously, but when I do, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dash. That way, if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, we got one warning light up right now, which is my seatbelt light, which is correct. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Other than that, everything up here looks super solid. Cycle through a couple things real quick. Side. Very cool. 10 out of 10 there. So as far as the interior goes, you are decked out with features. So I'm gonna press all the buttons as much as I can, which means we're gonna have to go pretty quickly. Otherwise we will be here all day because there's a lot to press. So basically you're gonna have your heated steering wheel up here, which is phenomenal. I really like the heated steering wheel, as well as heated seats. Here you're gonna have some of your driving features. You got your X mode, dynamic control, your cruise control, on and on. Pre-collision braking, lane departure. You got like pretty much everything that can be had on a Subaru, basically. I think the only thing you don't have is cooled seats, but other than that, you're kind of cruising. So you got your seat presets over here, which are really, really helpful. Down there is a little bit more things. Let's make sure windows roll down. Awesome, awesome. And windows roll down. Very, very cool. Over here, you're gonna be able to control, if you wanna look at your cameras, you can do that, which is kind of sick. I really like it. You're also gonna have your plugins and a little bit of extra space with an additional plug-in. You also have some more space in here, pretty straightforward. Here's gonna be some of your cruise control. I believe this one does have adaptive cruise control, and on and on and on. So, last thing I'll mention features-wise is you have a sunroof, which, okay, here's the thing. Sunroofs are not the most useful feature out there, but man, are they cool. I really, really like sunroofs. I think they are a ton of fun. So that's, I don't know, I think it's really cool. Anyway, so as far as the interior goes, let's close that all the way. There you go. As far as the interior goes, it looks brand new. Like, I hate to be a broken record and just keep saying the same thing, but it does. There's no scratches, no wear and tear. There's not even any pulling or like, there's literally nothing on any of the chairs at all. There's no stains, no paint. Clean. So in the back, you're also gonna have a couple other features, heated seats, plug-ins, yada yada. So for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there for the interior. Let's pop the hood, evaluate a little bit in the engine bay, and then that should be good for our video. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but in either case, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything about cars, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's like acid buildup, a bunch of green crud around the battery, if all the metal pieces are covered in rust, they're all brown, there's like spider webs and junk all over it, then you should maybe ask some more questions. That being said, unsurprisingly, this looks phenomenal. Very well taken care of. There's really not even dust on it, so 10 out of 10. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but for the sake of time, we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's anything more specific that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Ascent.